everyone! Champion Layla is here.
Yeah. Shorty loves it, loves that I'm a dog. They don't want it, they scared of what I know. Told you the budget, I gotta get my own. Shout out my bros, this right here deserves a toast, A lot of people back
Unstoppable!
trying to get on my line, cause the people I know.
Welcome back, guys. I gave it a bit of time so everyone is familiar with using Mecha Layla in Mirage. Let's go over her action sequence and my thoughts on them. Interesting, but because she does it at the start of the fight where nobody had lost any HP, the first target to be picked is always the front enemy. The destination of the pool is also the nearest enemy to Layla, so what you usually see is the front enemy being pulled forward just a little bit. I tried to damage the backline enemies with Amaterasu and Hayabusa, but Mecha Layla is faster than all of them and she still pulls the front enemy. You have to wait until the second cast for her to pull the target that you wanted. Basically, the skill is not that great strategically because they let her cast it too early. If the enemies have two heroes in the front, Mecha Layla will pull the enemy on the top lane, in this case is Valia. The destination of the pull is Xbox, because Xbox will jump over, you see. We can use this to our advantage. Charm the enemy Xbox, let him help us damage Valia. Even though the skill can stun both the enemies for 2 seconds, it doesn't actually help against an enemy jumper. What ends up happening is Mecha Layla pulling the enemy tanker to the enemy assassin, and now you have 2 enemies in your backline, including the tanker. That's not a good thing at all.
Nice job, dumbass!
Shorty loves it, loves that I'm a dog. They don't want it, they scared of what I know. Told you the budget, I gotta get my own. Shout out my bros, this right here deserves a toast, A lot of people back home want my back and they know. Trying to get on my line, cause the people I know. Manifest this year, 7+ on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, tripping over my flows. I'm on the way, tell them I don't play. I'm on the move, trying to get my pay. I might just move on and watch and pray. I'm on the way, I'm on my way.
Moving on, Mecha Layla doesn't do any normal attack. What she does is firing projectiles towards the enemy. Each bullet does damage equal to 2% of her max HP. So the best artifact on Mecha Layla is the Dragon Jade. Not only it increases her damage over time, it also provides 14% HP, which further boosts the damage of those bullets. Whenever she does damage equal to 1000% of her attack, she gains a power level. At level 1, you start seeing this healing wave. At level 2, the laser will deal double damage and the graphic also changes. Level 3, you will see bullets flying out at a greater frequency. What this means is that Mecha Layla needs time to perform, and it doesn't help when she can't share damage taken with her allies. Mecha Layla is not immortal. Immortality only matters when the hero takes damage and not die, like Argus or Xeno. They help absorbing the damage from the enemy's team. Mecha Layla cannot take any damage. She can't lure the enemy jumpers. She can't be the target of the enemy archers, etc. You can think of her as a football manager who's standing on the sideline swearing at everybody. So how could this girl possibly be any good? Especially when she's so rare that most players will have to use her at lower stars or lower awaken. That has everything to do with her being the only hero in the entire game not affected by the Shar's taunt. The most popular meta among free-to-play players, Wanwan and Lunox, is easily defeated by Shar. That's because only the two of them can deal damage to the enemies. It doesn't matter who else you use in the squad since the rest of the team are taunted anyway.
You'll miss this. Now you have my betrayal. The magic of justice. Go, my puppet. The magic of justice. Don't blink or you'll witness the ruin.
Your fate is in my hands!
Betrayal. If that is...
It doesn't matter who Shar will target. Mecha Layla continues to damage the enemies because she's unaffected by all status effects. You see this? Since the battle was dragging on, Mecha Layla ended up dealing the most damage even though she's barely awakened. This was also the squad I used to defeat Shirayuki in the recent honor. However, there's a huge problem when the enemy's team is protected by Xeno. Xeno the Care Bear won't let her teammates die.
本物の嘘を知りなさい。
瞬きする暇もない。指一本触れさせないわ。諦めなさい。いけ。
彼らはあなたを
諦めなさい。
本物の嘘を知りなさい。
But you need to consider the fact that most players do not have a Xeno. The casual players are only using the regular Shar team, and Mecha Layla will help you defeat them. So if you're interested in PvP, you have to get Mecha Layla. Other than that, I see no reason why you would ever need her at all. Well, I hope this helped you decide whether you want to summon for her or not. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
諦めなさい。いけ。英雄が。
Shorty loves it, yeah, loves that I'm a dog. They don't want it, yeah, they scared of what I know.